Hey Marcus, how's it going?
Good. How about you?
Pretty good. Want to ask you a little bit about some of today's maybe scrimmage situations. Any kind of highlights that kind of stood out to you, or moments that you think are pretty big positives that you'll take away from it?
Yeah, I had like two sacks today and like three TFLs, but that's like every day. Like that's the standard every day. Like have high energy and high performance, perform to the best of our abilities.
What what kind of I mean, you mentioned your sacks and TFLs. You're saying that's a regular thing for you out there?
Yes, sir.
Anybody else making those type of plays too?
Yeah, the whole defense be making plays. We all coming together. Like the young guys, the early enrollees, they've been making plays. Like OJ, he been phenomenal so far. Like a lot of young guys coming in, stepping up, filling in their spots. The whole defense basically making plays.
Who else is impressing you up front?
DT, CT. I gotta say their names because I called her their nickname. Dejan, Caleb Taylor, Caleb Simpson, Sam Burt. The whole D line really been putting in work and improving every day.
What do you feel like the strengths of the defense are at this point?
I just because I'm a D line guy, I'm gonna have to say D line, but I can really see the safety stepping up and the linebacker core coming together because they got a bunch of new guys and a bunch of young guys coming together. So I say the linebacker core and the DB core has stepped up because they have young guys coming in, early enrollees and young guys.
And you mentioned your sacks. When you're chasing the quarterback out there, which one is the hardest to catch?
I gotta say JD. Cause he always see me like a second before I get to him, so he'll try to get out of there. So I got to chase him a little bit.
Hey Marcus, how are you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Hey, wanted to ask about just last year, what you've been able to contribute to the team. What do you attribute that to? You getting on the field early and you having some success here?
I feel like that last year had showed me how Power Five football is played, and just getting me ready and giving me a goal like to do better than last year. So like definitely last year had prepared me this spring and have showed me what I need to work on, and like showed me what I did good at last year and I can improve on this year.
Yeah. Were there a few players, people, friends, teammates that you leaned on that maybe helped you? I guess put up the numbers you did last year.
The whole D line group as a whole, like we work together. Like we after practice, like after I get done with this interview, we finna have a meeting with the D line and go over film. So like just the D line, the whole D line, and Coach Drake and Coach AC, of course Coach Elliott for putting the game plan together. But it's not just me. Like the whole D line help for real, for real.
Yeah, you mentioned Coach Drake. He's obviously a high energy guy, right? What's it like being in his position group and working with him so much?
Man, it's fun. Like he always gonna bring out the best of you. Like he gonna find ways for your competition in the room. Like you never can be settled with your spot. Like he always gonna make competition, so you never be settled. And he bring the juice every day. So like you can't be lazy. You can't be coming out there half dead. Like you gotta come out there full energy every day because he gonna push you every day.
Thank you.
Any other questions for Marcus? Go ahead, Benton.
Hey, defensively, where do you all feel like you maybe need to improve the most right now?
I feel like with communication, like that's the biggest area of the defense. Where we got to communicate from the D line to the linebackers, from the linebackers to the safety and the DBs. Just communication. Like I feel like once everybody on the same page, we can't be stopped. Like just dominant as a group. So just communication.
Are you talking about pre-snap stuff, or can you
Yeah,
give us an example of that?
yeah, like pre-snap, like the plays we gotta communicate, make sure like the far side of the field get the plays, cause like the side closer to the side, our sideline get the plays, but we gotta make sure everybody on defense get the plays, get the coverage, and get the concept of the defense for the play stop.
And then I wanted to ask you a little bit about the O line. Obviously, you're going up against them in practices. Some what improvements have you seen out of the O line in the spring?
They coming together as one. Like they got a couple of young guys and couple of veterans. Like it's a good mix between young and veterans. So like they really coming together. Like they coming as one.